Now in its 15th year, the Southwest Florida Reading Festival is an annual literary event sponsored by the Lee County Library System in Fort Myers, Florida. The festival draws an average of 18,000 visitors from around the country for readings, lectures, and book signings from dozens of genre-spanning authors.
Getting the authors used to be a big challenge, but now we've got a great reputation. We recruit the bestsellers, folks that have their books out that are on tour that year. And we've reached the level where we do entice and bring in the best-selling authors. And so we don't always get who we ask for. We get who's available and who's on tour. Basically, it boils down to the calendar. We've got a great reputation. We try to treat our authors really well so that they'll spread the word and want to come back again and again and again. And they donate their time. We don't pay them stipends to come. We cover their expenses. So that helps us. But the bottom line is they're there to meet their fans, and they're there to sell their books, so that we try to facilitate that as best we can. We started as a local and regional author festival, but we've grown, and we still know that those people are very important to us, and so that's where the marketplace comes in. Our marketplace is full of a lot of the local and regional authors, so you can find their books there as well. But like I said, we go after the best-selling authors. This year we had Sue Monk Kidd, who was Oprah's 2.0 book club. I mean, she's very popular right now. She's hot. And we've had, it's been that way in the past as well. So, we hope for the best, and we take who we can get, and we're always happy to have whoever ends up. It literally takes 3 days to set up with the tents and all the signs and, the marketplace, and it takes 2 hours at the end for the place to be vacant. Only thing left are the tents. It's amazing. After the festival, everybody thinks it's just done. Oh, we're done. There's so much that goes into it after. You have to thank folks. We do surveys. We survey authors, our marketplace, our sponsors, our volunteers, our staff. We survey everyone because every year we try to improve and make it better. Soon thereafter, come the end of May, is when BEA is Book Expo America. Every year we go to Book Expo America in Manhattan. It's the largest trade show in North America for publishers and books and authors. And our committee, they've already booked their flights. They're already planning who they're going to go and see, and they have schedules. Their day is like every 10 or 15 minutes, and there's 4 of them that go, and they fill it because they want to talk to every author and every publisher that's on their list of top-tier authors. So, we started in May, and then, I go after the sponsors, and, it just keeps going. The Reading Festival is 100% funded by grants, donations, and sponsorships. There's no tax dollars that go to fund this reading festival. So it's totally self-supporting. So it's my job to raise about $100,000 every year on average. We generate that $100,000, it's spent immediately right back in the community. All of these authors that come in, this year we had a record number of authors. We had about 44 flights into and out of Fort Myers. We had, probably 70 to 100 room nights that were associated with that, specifically just within those authors. And then we do market throughout the state. And, we've had people fly in because of the draw of the author. So, in terms of bottom line, we generate, I can't tell you how much we generate, but there is a lot of tourism developed through the Reading Festival. Some folks might wonder why the library does this. Is it a core service of the library system? And truly bringing literacy to the community and bringing our services to the community is core to us. There are 3 goals for the Reading Festival. Number 1 being to increase the awareness of the things that the library does. So we draw people into what we call our e-library at the Reading Festival and explain to them all about our great services like streaming video and free and legal music and ebooks and all of our databases that they can download. And that's really important because as the library system evolves and changes and new services come on board all the time, we need to keep people aware of that so that they're using these services. So that's number 1, library services. Number 2 is increased literacy, because studies have shown that communities that really embrace literacy have a much more upwardly mobile society. They're healthier, they know more about nutrition, they know more about fitness because they read, because they're concerned about their children, there's less crime, the whole community benefits from literacy. And so that's another reason. And thirdly, we really like to bring the community together. We feel like we're going to the people when we do the Reading Festival as opposed to the people coming to the library.